And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out.
Shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number two. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He chases out of the zone for strike three, and that's the third out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, third baseman.
And that misses inside 1-0. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. He'll get it into second. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline. And he's safe. And he's set down, one away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
That's two poor swings from a guy that hits in the middle of the order, and he's used to having base runners. You don't see that from him very often.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Lindor. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Striding into the box, Brian McCann. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Jackson will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Evan Gattis now standing in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard down the line. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's Carlos Beltran. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. High pop up. Santana is there for it. And that retires the side. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off
He
for
comes in
Cleveland,
hitting in the
second
370s
baseman,
for the season.
Jason
Clearly always a
Kipnis.
threat with the bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 23.
Here comes the first
Michael
pitch.
Brantley.
Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. One out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Stepping
Batting
into the
seventh,
box, Brandon
right fielder,
Geyer.
number 6.
And a quick glance at the
Brandon
numbers will tell you
Geyer.
it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
off for
second.
Astros, center fielder.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning
Springer.
as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Into the box, Fisher,
Batting
as
ninth.
he'll get his first
Left
opportunity in
fielder,
this one.
number 77.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it
third
again,
baseman,
Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin
He singled and scored in his
Gonzalez.
first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over
now
for you.
batting,
Made a miss on the off-speed
Designated
pitch
hitter.
that time. Marwin
Shot.
Gonzalez
Ready.
goes down for the second out in the bottom half. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll match up
Leading
with
off for
Julio
Cleveland,
Urias to lead off the
center
inning.
fielder, Austin Jackson.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting ninth,
Digging in,
catcher,
Jan Gomes.
Jan
First chance for
Gomes.
him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 now to Gomes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 home. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. So stepping in,
Now
Francisco
batting.
Lindor,
Shortstop.
as he'll look to bring home that tying
Francisco
run from second with a base
Lindor.
hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. In now, Carlos Santana.
Now batting.
0 for 1 here
First
in the
baseman.
early going.
Carlos Santana.
He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in for his second at bat, Edwin Encarnacion, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Second baseman number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled straight back. The next 3-2. This is pulled into right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Fastball called for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. 1 run scores. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Now batting, Brandon Geyer. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead anymore.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Stepping
Now
up to the
batting,
plate, Brian
first
McCann.
baseman.
So far, 0 for
Brian
1 with a
McCann.
flyout. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Evan Gattis now.
Evan Gattis.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 0-2 delivery. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. 2 men on. 2 out. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
From the belt, the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jackson.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Austin Jackson becomes the first out of the inning. Yan Gomes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch. Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Smoke toward the hole. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. A base hit in his first trip.
Leading off the fourth for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Standing in, Fisher. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
77.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Third baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Now,
ouch, that one hit him. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Jackson. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Altuve.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Geyer ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Carlos Santana.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Hit hard to short. Correa over to his left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Second baseman number 22.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. At the plate, Brian McCann. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
First baseman, Brian McCann.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Ramirez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Evan Gattis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jackson going back on it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Michael Brantley.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Number 6.
Striding in once again, Brandon Geyer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Beltran has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Astros,
set to take over now as the
44.
former number 1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. McCann has it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more.
77.
Fisher, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a pop-up now, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yan Gomes. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And a step off. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Josh Reddick.
Down the first baseline. Santana's got it. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Geyer has it in his tracks. 2 down. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Lindor up the middle on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Carlos Santana.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0, and that one right down Main Street. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. In now, Brian McCann. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Astros.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Geyer is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right
Here's
fielder,
Carlos
number
Beltran.
15.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now at the plate, George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Fisher trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Yulieski Gurriel will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana posts under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for Cleveland.
At the plate, Brandon Geyer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. John Gustave answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now playing left field, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
He's set. Here it comes. In the air, out to right. Beltran has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Austin Jackson. Tyler Naquin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential
number 72, Tyler Naquin.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Cleveland, 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.